We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Houston. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. That's caught right side. The tight end Schultz.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. They convert with a gain of 15. On 1st down, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 0-0 is the score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Flowers with the catch. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To the air one more time with Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Again, it's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. On play action, here's Jackson. He runs with it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Stroud to throw. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off. Uh-oh. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 1st and 10. Jackson now. That's into the hands of Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Jackson looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like it's going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll go again here with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
So we saw in the first half, they were willing to take some risks and allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Escaping the danger. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Slot man in motion left. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Play action now. Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pick up there of 28 yards. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Aguilar goes off in motion. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. On third down, Jackson. The throw on the run is complete. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
And his great game continues. And all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here we go. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 37 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. George Karlaftis there to make the play. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston. Here's Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stroud. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Once again, it's Pacheco. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. On 2nd down, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quick.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Now, Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Stroud. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to...
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Now, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Here we go. One final play. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.